Retro World Toys and Games.
Yep.
Jason here. Bradley's over there. Um, yeah, like I said, this is the Retro World Crypto Files, Episode 1. The teaser trailer you've seen already. Today, like I said, we're going to tackle Mokele Mbembe. I'm going to throw a little picture right here for you. And that is a scary looking beast. So the stories that I know about it, but from my research, which is really just a lot of YouTube videos and Monster Quest specials, because I ain't going anywhere near no Congo. I don't even go in the woods, so the Congo's way out of the question. But anyway, when I've seen people go on expeditions on television, of course, I would see, like it was always hard to get to. The terrain was always ridiculous. Just impossible to get to terrain. But there's also some kind of political battle going on between these two parts of the state, and you can't cross into one because the bad people who won't let outsiders in, own the part where this living dinosaur is believed to be. So Bradley, why don't you tell me what you looked up on Mokele Mbembe?
Well, the first thing I saw when I was looking him up earlier was he was first mentioned in 1909.
1909 he was mentioned. Who mentioned him?
The autobiography of a famed big game hunter, Carl Hagenbeck.
Carl Hagenbeck. So he's an adventurer, an explorer back then.
So,
He's a credible witness. That's just another. We're going to discover all kinds of credible people that have seen this thing. But like we were talking in the teaser trailer for this, the people that live in this area, it's no surprise to them. You tell them, I hear there's a dinosaur over there. Like, absolutely.
They say half elephant, half dragon is what the natives say.
It's a brontosaurus, basically. Yeah. Or something of that type. What else did you find out, Bubba? What other kind of credible witnesses have seen this? Do you got any in your research? Hans Schomburg. Schomburg. Asserted that while at Lake Bangweulu, we apologize now for murdering the names of these people and places. Lake Bangweulu, he noted lack of hippopotami. His native guides informed him that a large hippo-killing creature that lived in Lake Bangweulu. However, as noted below, Schomburg thought the native testimony was sometimes unreliable. But in this area, if there's no hippopotami, and there's hippopotami all over the place, hippopotamus, if it's all over the place and it's not there, something's eating them. What is going to eat a hippo?
That thing.
Mokele Mbembe.
Yes. Dikembe Mutombo.
There we go. Your pop culture interest of dinosaurs, which Brontosaurus was one of the most popular. This could be contributed to both reports, as well as tendency for newspapers to claim the reported beast was a sauropod. So basically, just it's according to this Wikipedia page. Basically, all it's saying is that people have, we fantasize about dinosaurs and the Jurassic Park movies, so that made people's minds go automatically to sauropod. That doesn't mean it is a sauropod. We don't know if it's a different type of creature that has yet to be discovered, or if it is a living dinosaur. We don't know. Most description seems to be of dinosaur. What the?
I don't know. You just looked over.
Lieutenant Paul Gratz account from 1911.
Ooh.
All right. We got to find out who Lieutenant Gratz is. Oh, a German captain. The crocodile is found only in very isolated specimens in Lake Bangweulu, except in the months of the large rivers at north. In the swamp lives the Nasanga, a much feared by the natives, a degenerate saurian, which one might well confuse with crocodile, were it not by its skin, no scales, has no toes, no armored claws. I did not succeed in shooting the Nasanga, but on the island of Mbwala I came by some strips of its skin. Let's look up what a saurian is real quick. Saurian is the clade containing the most recent common ancestor of archosaurs, such as crocodilians, dinosaurs, etc. So, in other words, he's claiming that he's seen some sort of either extinct dinosaur-like thing or crocodiles, which are the same. They've been around since then.
Same DNA.
He seems kind of linking it, yeah, to something similar in that family. And he did find skins of it.
It's gonna be good.
Ooh. Alfred Aloysius Smith, who had worked for a British trading company in what is now Gabon in the late 1800s, briefly mentions in his 1927 memoir, Jagonini and Amelie. Hey, and behind the Cameroon, there's things living we know nothing about. I could have made books about many things. The Jagonini, they say, is still in the swamps and rivers. Giant diver, it means. Giant diver.
Whoa.
So it's definitely lives in the water, I guess. Comes out of the water and devours people. Old men will tell you what their grandfathers saw, but they still believe it's there. Same as the Amali. I've always taken it to be. I've seen the Amali's footprint. About the size of a good frying pan in circumference, and 3 claws instead of 5.
I just love how all the measurements are not like feet or inches. It's like refrigerators, frying pans. How does that something to do with food?
Not microwaves.
Yeah, sometimes it is microwaves.
In 2001, BBC broadcast TV series Congo, a collective interview with a group, the Biaka Pygmies, who identified Mokele Mbembe as a rhinoceros while looking at an illustrated wildlife manual. Neither species of African rhinoceros is common in the Congo Basin, and the Mokele Mbembe may be a mixture of mythology and folk memory from a time when rhinoceroses were found in the area. So according to that, they showed some tribal folks pictures of different things, and they kind of all pointed to rhinoceroses, which used to live in the area, and those stories were passed down from generation to generation. Swamp region, concerned creatures, Mokele Mbembe's metaphysical and physical appearance. They interviewed people with the presence who others stated died at least a decade ago. They did not find the dinosaur. However, they found a new green algae while they were looking for it. So they found some other things. So basically, what I gather, I don't know about you, Bub, but let's show some other pictures and videos of what's popped up. Now you see, that is a scary, scary beast. Scarier than my ex-mother-in-law, by far, by far. It sounds like some of the research has leaned towards it was a regular animal, like a rhinoceros that's no longer in the area, but it was passed down generation to generation as a monster because it's relatively unknown to them if they don't have televisions and National Geographics. Because if they did, they'd cover up those saggy boobies that are always in National Geographic. But that's it. That seems to be what it came to. However, there's been some other explorers that have seen, sauropod type animal in there. Very few pictures, mostly drawings exist. No pictures, no cameras. Pygmies don't have much technology. What are your final thoughts, Bub, on Mokele Mbembe?
Based on the pictures I showed, they are scary. It is scary, and if I ever go to the Congo and see one...
Come in, Bub.
I don't
Come
like
in.
But they're scary, and if I ever go to the Congo, I ain't gonna run away.
Bub, trust me, you wouldn't make the plane trip into the Congo.
Yeah.
Neither would I. The plane door would open, we'd get out, we'd say, screw this, we'd turn around,
Yeah.
we'd go right back. We will never make it anywhere near where Mokele Mbembe is. But from reading the different things, it sounds like it might be something that's kind of...
It seems like they don't know exactly what it is.
There's enough evidence to keep it open as a case in some case. I would like to see some more technological research done, but we cannot get technology and resources into the area right now because of what the political battles that are going on.
That's what I wanted to say. Because, like, you know how everyone has a different description of it?
Mm-hmm.
There might be multiple.
Well, the Congo is a huge area.
Yeah.
You know, who's to say that this tribe might not have seen one weird thing, and this tribe was simply discussing rhinoceroses that their grandfathers spoke about. They used to live in the area. Giant crocodiles. One of the things I did watch was that after the Ice Age, the one place where a sauropod or some kind of dinosaur could have survived was in that area of the Congo.
Ooh.
So
Never going to Congo.
there's enough there, just very little, but enough that if I had the resources, if I had the resources, I would send an expedition of very brave, very much smaller, less fat people who will not sweat so bad. Mosquitoes love me. I can't go. I'm delicious, bub. Mosquitoes find me delicious. So I would send other people to the Congo because I still think there's enough there to warrant looking into it a little bit more before closing the case on Mokele Mbembe. Bubs, final thoughts. Mokele Mbembe, go.
Scary.
It's very scary, but not as scary as Max.
Mokele Mbembe. Mokele Mbembe.
Mokele. Hey, thank you for watching the Crypto File, the Retro World Crypto Files. Like I said, go do your own research. Look up, find other stuff. If we find more stuff, we'll do another episode on it. But yeah, look it up for yourself. It's a lot of fun stuff out there. Really open your brain and pretty exciting stuff still remains.
Said I give?